this last weekend, I went to a film festival in Jerome, but we stayed in Cottonwood, Arizona. We got an Airbnb there. It was dope. I actually will talk about all that bullshit in hour two. But with that said, smoking weed out front of the Airbnb with my girlfriend Jordan, and then my sister and my brother-in-law come over, and they just pull out some chairs and we're just chilling. And I actually mentioned, I'm like, man, the one thing I love about just, coming to these smaller towns is just how amazing the night sky looks because there's just not as much light pollution, right? It's fucking stunning, dude. And I'm just fucking just looking at the sky. Then
Yeah.
about 15, 20 minutes goes by, and my brother-in-law pretty much says the same thing. He goes, man, the sky looks amazing. You're right about that light pollution, right? And as soon as he says that, I like look at the sky and I go, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And I started fucking just like kind of like racing out into like the road to get a better view of it because it's kind of a cloudy night. And I just couldn't believe it, dude. And before I show you the footage, dude, I realized these past few years, every time we show UFO footage, I just talk so much shit because of how bad the footage is. I take all of that back. I take it all back, bro. It is hard to get UFO footage. So
Yeah.
immediately I pull out my fucking Samsung and I'm fucking filming the sky and it just does not capture shit. And I'm just fucking like devastated. And then Andrew pulls out his phone. He has an Apple. He's like, dude, I'm getting it. I got it. I got it. So the footage I'm about to show you honestly does not do any fucking justice to it, but you can get a good idea of what we saw. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's fucking spaceships, but it's definitely not a plane. It's definitely not Starlink, and I do not think it's satellites. Okay. So check this
Okay.
shit out, dude. I hope you can see this. So I kind of fast forwarded to about 50 seconds because that's when it gets more clear. Can you see these dots at
Oh,
all?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
So there's one, two, three, four, five, six.
Uh-huh.
This entire video, you can't tell they're fucking flying right, like upwards towards this frame, this way,
Uh-huh.
like going this way, and they're
Uh-huh.
just all moving in different directions. Look at this one right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then these 3, they start moving around into different, like, like, look at that, dude. And then
Yeah.
this one's moving up with it, and that one. And
Yeah.
we all saw this
That's
shit, bro, and no one had any explanation. Like, and they're not my sister and Jordan, they don't give a fuck about UFOs. And they're like, "What the fuck?"
dude, there's gotta be a way to that's crazy, man. Did you look into this at all? Did you, like, search it at all?
I searched Cottonwood UFOs, I didn't see shit, dude. There was, like, some old stuff. Look at how much they're moving right here, though, dude.
Yeah, you can see them. They've already changed shape big time from what they originally were.
And this one is completely going the opposite direction. This one on the bottom left down here, and it just went out.
Yeah. Like, maybe they all came because it looks like there's, like, a triangle in the middle, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and those 3 dots,
Yeah.
they switch positions, though.
Yeah, like they're moving around
Like,
like
right now
this.
they are.
Yeah. It's like they're moving around like this, dude. And, like, there's do you remember what one of the pilots said, how it looked like a box but when you got close to it, it was like a see-through box with a sphere in the middle. Do you
You mean
remember
like a
them
cube?
talking about that?
Like
Yeah,
a
the
cube?
cube.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe because that's what it looks like. It looks like there's those 3 lit points are something on whatever it is, and it's just moving in the air like this, you know?
But there's also these 2 up here, and there's one down here that are moving with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and usually when you see Starlink, it's a straight line, right? And
Uh-huh.
I don't know enough about satellites to know if they move around like that, you know? I thought they were more stationary. Um, I mean, the only thing I could think of is maybe just really advanced military drones. And then eventually they just dude, it was like a really kind of, rainy, cloudy night, so they just
Uh-huh.
eventually got lost behind a cloud.
Yeah. Bro, that's nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, dude. When I first saw it, I was like I was tripping, dude.
You know what we
Like I
need to
said,
do?
this video looks like complete dog shit. Like, it was fucking clear as night when I was looking at it. It was
You need to
crazy.
you need before you forget all this, you need to sit down and write everything that you saw down, you know what I mean? In like a note or like on some type of, you know
Well, maybe
software or
I was
something.
gonna ask you if, like, you think I should, report it to,
Yeah,
I don't know,
MUFON.
whatever that what is it?
MUFON, or report it to, the AARO, you know what I mean? Yeah, why not? I don't know. That's a great question. What do you guys think? Like, do you think like this is worth? It's definitely worth throwing in like a Reddit thing, being like, "Hey, I saw this the other night. Here's the video. Prove what. Tell me what this is." You know, that type of thing. And it might be some type of training and going on out there, and somebody's like, "Yeah, that's what it is." And people can also take the video and probably, post process it to see whatever the images are a little bit more. You know what I mean?
But also, I'm just wondering if there was other people in Cottonwood that saw it
That
that also
saw
have
this.
videos, like different
Yeah.
angles and shit, or even better
Yeah.
angles,
Let me
or
do a quick search.
but yeah, it's pretty fucking yeah, I'm not saying, like I said, it's, like, necessarily spaceships or anything like that, but it was definitely awkward moving in the sky. What do you guys think, Chad? Am I tripping? Like I
Yeah,
said,
that's
this
interesting.
video doesn't really do it justice, but,
I'm sure there's, probably like
like,
a,
you could see how they're moving like a motherfucker right there.
yeah. Yeah, dude. That's interesting. That's super interesting.
It's pretty technically the second UFO I saw, because I saw that one during the day, but I don't think that was anything really.
Wow, bro. That is kinda crazy. I love I love how you start that. I take back every time I say this. We need better videos.
Well,
It's
because
amazing what the
when I
Apple can do compared to the Samsung then.
for sure, and then my Samsung just completely sucked balls. Like, I tried and it was just completely black, you couldn't make the dots out or anything, and thank God my brother-in-law was there to capture that, or else it would just be a story, you know?